Welcome to the playground of the mind. For millennia, we as humans have gazed at the stars and contemplated our place within this vast and mysterious universe. But the journey inward, the exploration of our own minds, and the ideas that shape our existence is just as profound. Join me on a quest to delve into the top 10 Western philosophical ideologies that have ignited revolutions, challenged societal norms, and shaped the very fabric of human thought. These powerful concepts, like stars scattered across the night sky, serve as beacons, illuminating the complexities of our existence and guiding us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. From the existentialist's embrace of individual freedom to the Stoics' unwavering resilience in the face of adversity, each ideology offers a unique lens through which to view the world, empowering us to navigate life's uncertainties with greater wisdom, purpose, and meaning. So prepare to embark on an adventure of the soul as we unlock the secrets of human thought. Man is condemned to be free. Jean-Paul Sartre. Our journey begins with existentialism, a philosophy that thrusts upon us the weight and the wonder of absolute freedom. Imagine, if you will, a universe with no inherent meaning, no preordained purpose. You are born into this world, not as a cog in a machine, but as an independent agent, free to forge your own path and define your own essence. Existentialists argued that existence precedes essence, meaning we are born first, and only through our choices and actions do we create meaning in our lives. This radical notion is both liberating and terrifying. Liberating because it empowers us to be the authors of our own destinies, unshackled by societal expectations or predetermined roles. Terrifying because with this freedom comes absolute responsibility for the choices we make and the consequences that follow. But this existential angst, this awareness of our own finitude, is not a cause for despair, but a call to action. It compels us to live authentically, to embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity, and to create a life that reflects our deepest values and aspirations. For in the grand cosmic dance, it is our individual choices, however seemingly small, that compose the symphony of existence. The obstacle is the way. Marcus Aurelius. From the boundless freedom of existentialism, we turn our attention to Stoicism, a philosophy born in ancient Greece that offers a different kind of liberation. Freedom from the tyranny of our own emotions. Picture this: the world swirling around you, a chaotic mix of joys and sorrows, triumphs and setbacks. How do you remain centered, grounded, and resilient amidst the inevitable storms of life? The Stoics, with wise thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus as our guides, teach us that true strength lies not in external circumstances, but in our internal response. We cannot always control what happens to us, but we can control how we react. By accepting what is beyond our control and focusing on what we can influence, our own thoughts, emotions, and actions, we cultivate an inner citadel of peace that no external force can shatter. Imagine a rock standing firm against the relentless crashing waves. This is the Stoic ideal, unwavering, resilient, and unmoved by the chaos that surrounds it. The obstacle is the way, wrote Marcus Aurelius, reminding us that challenges are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth and self-mastery. In a world obsessed with external validation and fleeting pleasures, Stoicism offers a timeless antidote, a philosophy of inner strength, resilience, and acceptance that empowers us to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace, wisdom, and unwavering tranquility. Life has no inherent meaning. When you stare into the abyss stares back at you. Friedrich Nietzsche. Prepare to confront the abyss as we explore nihilism, a philosophy often misconstrued as bleak and pessimistic, but one that holds a certain stark beauty when viewed through the right lens. Imagine a universe stripped bare of inherent meaning, purpose, or value. This is the starting point of nihilism, a stark recognition that our existence might be inherently meaningless. But before you despair, consider this. If there is no preordained meaning, then we are free to create our own. Nietzsche declared, "God is dead, not as a celebration, but as a recognition of the crumbling foundations of traditional morality and meaning." And in the wake of this destruction, he saw not despair, but opportunity. Nihilism, at its core, is a philosophy of radical freedom. It challenges us to confront the abyss, to acknowledge the potential for meaninglessness, and to respond not with despair, but with a resounding affirmation of life itself. It is in this space, free from the constraints of predetermined values, that we can truly forge our own paths and create meaning on our own terms. So, we can view the liberating potential of nihilism not as a descent into despair, but as a springboard for radical self-creation. We can find beauty in the absurd, create our own values, and live lives filled with passion, purpose, and a defiant joy in the face of the void. Albert Camus said, "The struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy." From the ashes of nihilism, we rise to embrace the absurd, a philosophy that finds meaning not in the absence of inherent purpose, but in the passionate pursuit of it, even in the face of its ultimate futility. Picture this: Sisyphus condemned for eternity to push a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down each time he nears the top. This, according to Albert Camus, is the quintessential image of the human condition. A ceaseless struggle against the indifferent backdrop of the universe. Absurdism doesn't shy away from the inherent meaninglessness of existence. It stares it straight in the face, acknowledges the absurdity of our situation, and then, in a defiant act of rebellion, chooses to embrace life anyway. It is in this act of rebellion, this conscious choice to find joy and meaning despite the inherent futility of it all, that we discover true freedom. Imagine a dancer moving with grace and passion, fully aware that the music will eventually stop, the stage lights will dim, and the applause will fade. This is the absurdist spirit, to live fully in the present moment, to find joy in the journey itself, knowing that the destination might be an illusion. Embracing the absurd, one can find joy in the struggle, and dance with wild abandon on the precipice of the unknown. The greatest happiness of the greatest number is the foundation of morals and legislation. Jeremy Bentham. Shifting our focus from the individual to the collective, we encounter utilitarianism, a philosophy that seeks to maximize happiness and well-being, not just for ourselves, but for the greatest number of people possible. Imagine a world where every decision, every action, is weighed against its potential to create the most happiness and reduce suffering. This is the utilitarian vision, a world where morality is measured by its consequences, not by rigid rules or abstract principles. Utilitarianism, championed by thinkers like Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill, asks us to consider the impact of our choices on others. It challenges us to move beyond self-interest and to consider the greater good. It's about maximizing happiness, yes, but also about minimizing suffering, about creating a world where everyone's well-being is considered and valued. Imagine a group of friends sharing a delicious meal, each person ensuring that everyone else has enough to eat before taking more for themselves. This simple act of sharing embodies the spirit of utilitarianism, a commitment to fairness, to maximizing collective well-being, and to creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to flourish. I think, therefore I am, René Descartes. Rationalism is a philosophy that places unwavering faith in the power of logic and deduction to unlock the secrets of the universe. Imagine a world where knowledge is not derived from sensory experience, but from the clear and distinct ideas that reside within the mind. This is rationalism, a realm where reason reigns supreme, and where truth is discovered through the rigorous application of logic. René Descartes, considered the father of modern philosophy, embarked on a quest for certainty, doubting everything he thought he knew until he arrived at one unshakable truth. I think, therefore I am. From this simple yet profound realization, he built a philosophical system based on the power of reason to unravel the mysteries of existence. Imagine a detective meticulously piecing together clues, using logic and deduction to solve a complex case. This is the rationalist approach to knowledge, a process of careful observation, critical thinking, and logical analysis. For rationalists, the mind is not a blank slate, but a treasure trove of innate ideas and principles that, when properly understood, can unlock the secrets of the universe. No man's knowledge here can go beyond his experience. John Locke. From the realm of pure reason, we venture into the tangible world of empiricism, a philosophy that grounds knowledge in sensory experience and observation. Imagine a world where our senses are the primary source of information, where knowledge is built upon a foundation of carefully gathered data and observations. This is the essence of empiricism, a philosophy that emphasizes the role of experience in shaping our understanding of the world. John Locke, a key figure in the empiricist tradition, argued that our minds are blank slates at birth, upon which experience writes its story. We are not born with innate ideas, but rather we acquire knowledge through our interactions with the world, through seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. Imagine a scientist conducting experiments, carefully observing and recording the results, and using this data to draw conclusions about the natural world. This is the empiricist approach to knowledge. A process of gathering evidence, testing hypotheses, and refining our understanding based on what we observe. For it is through the lens of experience that we can gain a richer, more nuanced understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Consider the practical effects of the objects of your conception. Then, your conception of those effects is the whole of your conception of the object. William James. Leaving behind the sometimes rigid debates between rationalism and empiricism, we encounter pragmatism, a philosophy that prioritizes practicality and focuses on the real-world consequences of ideas and beliefs. Imagine a world where the value of an idea is judged not by its theoretical elegance, but by its ability to solve problems, make a difference, and improve our lives. This is the pragmatic approach, a philosophy that values action over abstraction, results over rhetoric. William James famously said, "The true is the name of whatever proves itself to be good in the way of belief." For pragmatists, truth is not a static concept, but a dynamic process of inquiry and experimentation. An idea is true if it works, if it helps us navigate the world more effectively, if it leads to positive outcomes. Imagine an engineer designing a bridge, focused not on abstract theories, but on practical considerations, the strength of the materials, the forces at play, the needs of the people who will use it. This is the pragmatist spirit, a commitment to finding solutions that work, to building bridges between theory and practice, and to making a tangible difference in the world, embracing the pragmatic spirit, testing our ideas in the crucible of experience, and judging their worth by the fruits they bear. For it is through action, experimentation, and a focus on real-world consequences that we can make a meaningful impact on the world around us. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Prepare to transcend the mundane as we explore transcendentalism, a philosophy that celebrates the inherent goodness of humanity and the transformative power of nature. Imagine a world where intuition and experience are valued above reason, where the individual is encouraged to forge their own path, and where nature is seen as a source of inspiration, wisdom, and spiritual renewal. This is the essence of transcendentalism, a philosophy that calls us to connect with our inner selves, to embrace the beauty of the natural world, and to live lives of purpose and authenticity. Henry David Thoreau, a key figure in the transcendentalist movement, sought solace and inspiration in the solitude of Walden Pond. His writings, a testament to the power of self-reliance, nonconformity, and a deep connection with nature, continue to inspire generations to seek a simpler, more meaningful way of life. Imagine a solitary figure standing on a mountaintop, gazing out at a breathtaking vista, feeling a profound sense of connection to something larger than themselves. This is the transcendentalist spirit, a yearning for authenticity, a celebration of individuality, and a deep reverence for the natural world. For it is in the pursuit of self-discovery, in the embrace of the wild, and in the celebration of our shared humanity that we find true meaning and purpose. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. Louisa May Alcott. Our philosophical odyssey culminates with humanism, a life-affirming philosophy that places human reason, compassion, and ethics at the center of its worldview. Imagine a world where human flourishing is the ultimate goal, where reason and ethics guide our actions, and where we strive to create a just, equitable, and compassionate society for all. This is the essence of humanism, a philosophy that celebrates human potential, champions human rights, and emphasizes the importance of human agency in shaping a better future. From the Renaissance humanists who rediscovered the wisdom of the ancient Greeks and Romans, to modern-day advocates for human rights and social justice, humanism has always been a force for progress, urging us to use our intellect and compassion to create a more just and equitable world. Imagine a group of people from all walks of life coming together to build a community garden, sharing their skills, resources, and laughter. This is the humanist spirit in action, a belief in the power of collaboration, a commitment to social justice, and a deep respect for the dignity and worth of every human being. The humanist call to action, to use our reason, compassion, and creativity to build a better world for ourselves and for generations to come. For it is in the pursuit of human flourishing, in the fight for justice and equality, and in the celebration of our shared humanity that we find true meaning and purpose. As we conclude our exploration of these 10 influential philosophical ideologies, I invite you to reflect on the profound ways in which these ideas have shaped human thought, inspired countless works of art and literature, and continue to influence our world today. Thank you for watching. This is just the beginning of our journey together. Subscribe and join me as we delve deeper into these fascinating concepts, exploring their nuances, their contradictions, and their enduring relevance to our lives. May these ideologies empower you to think critically, to question assumptions, to embrace new perspectives, and to continue your own personal quest for knowledge, meaning, and a deeper understanding of the world around us.